Hello Libra, welcome to PassionWater Tarot. My name is Lois. I'm an intuitive reader, and we're going to dance into the passion waters of your life together. Alright Libra, I got 2 announcements. Let's go ahead and do that real quick, okay? Number 1, it's still February. Hey. So, that means still having 25% off personal readings. There will be a comment below in the comment section regarding that. So hit me up an email if you choose to have a private reading. Announcement number 2. I feel good. I feel really good. I feel good enough now and stable enough now that I want to start doing giveaways. Have contests, so to speak. So I want to start giving away 1 personal reading a week. How do I know if you want it? How do I know if you want to enter? Leave a comment. Leave a comment on each reading you watch. Each reading you watch, every time you comment, like if you watch your sun, your moon, and your rising, and then you cross-watch for somebody else. Okay, you watched 4 readings. Good deal. Now, leave 4 comments, 1 for each one. And that'll enter you 4 times for the readings. You can just say hi, hello, howdy, what's up? It don't matter. That's all you have to do. Leave a comment. And on Thursday, I will go live, put all the names of everybody who left comments into a cup, and draw the winner live on YouTube. And I'll give you 48 hours to contact me only with your zodiac sign and the questions that you want to ask Spirit for your reading. And then we'll do your reading privately, and I'll send you the link to that so that you have it for as many times as you would like to review it. Alright? So that's our 2 announcements. Leave comments. That's an amazing way to enter a contest, right? So, let's go ahead and invite Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels, and ancestors to come into this reading with love and light to provide the highest level of clarity to those receiving messages, and ask that chakras be open to allow those messages to be received with ease. This is going to be a generalized March monthly forecast for 2021. Okay? So what is your spiritual focus, Libra? Let me move that deck up there. Hold on, you've got my eyes itching. Oh, Spirit wants us to see something. Oh, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Ace of Swords in reverse is where your focus is spiritually. So it's not about a new beginning and honesty. It's about your perception of honesty and clarity. It's about setting new boundaries for clarity and honesty in your connection with your higher spirit and with others around you. So this is about your perception and about what you're willing and wanting to tolerate. Can you tolerate somebody who likes to skip over facts? Can you tolerate somebody that they're like me, they have no filter, and they just blurt out the facts? Are you somewhere in between, Libra? You're so laid back anyway. You're so absolutely casual. What boundaries do you want? It's about adjusting your perception. So, your worldly focus, the 8 of Pentacles. You're doing too much work. You're working too hard. You're spending a whole lot more of your effort in situations than other people are. And you're being very involved in other people's lives that they're really not participating in. But you already know that. You're a big helper. You're a big doer. You're a big, here, your plumbing's messed up. I'm coming to fix it. While their boyfriend is sitting there. And you're like, well, what's it doing? Is the hot water heater lighting? And they're like, I'm not a plumber. And you're like, no, you're not a boyfriend either. So, are some other roles similar to that? The woman who goes over and teaches somebody how to do laundry because they had never done it before. But guess what? They live with their sister who could teach them and help them. You're a really big helper, but you're doing too much. And you're not focusing enough of your energy inward. Now, what is your monthly lesson, Libra, for March? The Six of Swords in reverse. Well, that kind of says it all, doesn't it? Your monthly lesson is that you don't need to fix it all. You're not the fix-it king. You're not the fix-it queen. You're not the fix-it person. That's your lesson for March. It's not your job, Libra, to fix everything, make it all better for everybody else. Because all you're doing is stressing yourself out. When you can have so much peace and comfort from you being so absolutely laid back. So what positive influences do you have? The Hierophant in reverse. Yes, you have some very wise individuals around you that are very laid back like you are. They're just chillaxing. They don't have an expectation of you fixing their life. They like you to be you. They're not waiting on Libra to show up to take care of the next tragedy. They just enjoy your energy. What negative influences do you have? The card of Cancer and Pisces, the High Priestess. So there's somebody in your energy. Excuse me, just a moment. Let me get a drink. So you have somebody who wants you to see the beauty and joy in a situation without revealing to you the truth of the situation. It's somebody who's very, very intelligent. Somebody who wants others to see them in one light, but really they are very different than the light that they want to portray. You know who I'm talking about. They're in your energy. They have been recently in your energy. That's your negative influence. Because that person doesn't want you to see the truth of the matter, that you've been putting in too much effort, not giving yourself, not allowing yourself to set boundaries, and that you don't have to be the fix-it person with the Six of Swords up here. Okay? Now, what are you going to reflect on for the month? No longer juggling this issue. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to make a decision. You're going to set boundaries now because that's where you're at spiritually. And when you set down these boundaries, you're not going to be putting all this effort into other people. You're going to be putting the effort into yourself to bring back your peace, to bring back your calmness, to enjoy your friends, your family, your soul tribe. And this person who is giving off vibes in one direction and yet has intentions in another, they're going to be kicked aside somewhat. It's not that you're going to get rid of them, because, well, Libra really doesn't get rid of people. People may walk away from you, but you don't really walk away from people. But you will let them, with these new boundaries, they can face their own negative energies at that point. Okay? So, hit the thumbs up, share, leave a comment. Let me know if it resonates. Hey, if it don't, that's cool. Just wasn't your reading today, but stop in, say hi, and let me know how you're doing. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We do have the contest going on, so leave a comment to enter. You can't win it if you're not in it. Alright? So, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, please provide Libra with the Romance Angel Oracle card to focus on for this reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That absolutely could be what is up with your negative energy person. Wanting people to see them one way when they're really another way. Trying to hide addiction. Whether that be codependency, alcohol, drugs, sex, porn, eating, spending, jealousy, all kinds of things, okay? So, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, please provide Libra with an Archangel Oracle card to focus on for this monthly March 2021 forecast. Career transition. Yeah, and when it says career here, it talks about what you're putting all your efforts into. And whatever you're putting all your efforts into is what is going to change. So, Archangel Shamil, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Well, you have been having a second career as Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It, and that is changing. So, Belle, stop. Sorry. No, that's not a good girl. Don't you do that. You come over here and lay by mommy. Don't you chew on that boot. That's not a good girl. Alright. Let's ask Holy Spirit for clarifiers for this reading. So Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, Angels, and Ancestors, could you please clarify this reading for Libra for March 2021? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Belle! You were told no, young lady. I would threaten to give her away, but she's too spoiled. She is rotten. A rotten little girl, but she does mind. At least when you tell her no, she'll stop. She doesn't like the word no. So what clarifying cards do you have for us, Spirit? A lot, huh? Wow. Let's see what they are. So you had a lot of choices. Yeah. Not all of them were good, and you started to recognize that. A lot of the stuff other people could have handled and should have handled. But it was just easier and breezier for them to call Libra and say, hey Libra, would you take care of this? Because you're just so laid back, you just show up and handle it. But it was upsetting your foundation. That's the 1111 card. That foundation for happiness, for your soul tribe. You were spending so much time being Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It for everybody else's lives that you weren't actively participating in your own anymore. And secrets are finally being revealed to you with the High Priestess in reverse. You're finally starting to see that some people are taking advantage of you. And they're doing it from the ego of the Five of Wands to make their wheel of fortune turn. Because they don't want to get out and put the effort in to make their own wheel turn. So they're getting their wheel turned by you. But it's very unfair. It's unbalanced. They're receiving everything while you're having to sacrifice everything. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you made a choice and decided to take your ship in another direction towards setting new boundaries, not allowing others to take advantage of you. And following the card of Libra, justice. Yes. Balancing those scales. Taking the blindfold off of balance, off of free will again. So that you can set those boundaries and allow yourself to enjoy your peace and comfort. That's a beautiful story for you. And you have a lot of work doing for March. I love this lesson, though, that you don't have to fix it. Write that somewhere, Libra. I don't have to fix it no more. They can fix it for themselves. Now, I don't know what your job is. I used to, before I went to nursing school 100 years ago, I used to install central heat and air for a living and service it. So I know women can do this job. But let's say that somebody's heater goes out and it's a 5-minute fix. And it'll take you 10 minutes to get to their house, 5 minutes to fix it, have a soda, and you're out the door again. And you'd save them $1,000. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it. But that depends on who it is and how much they've taken advantage of me also. And will they reimburse me my gas? Well, that stuff's expensive and getting higher priced every day. But is it something little like that, or is it always something? Always something. That's what you're going to decide, and you're going to bring justice to the table for yourself. Because you're going to start loving you again, and loving the peace and the comfort you have, and setting boundaries, and knowing you don't have to be the fix-it person. Okay? One last card, Libra. So Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, Angels, and Ancestors, please provide Libra a Nature's Whisper Oracle card to focus on for advice for March 2021 monthly forecast. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Come on, Spirit. One or two. One or two, please. Not three or four. It's been a long day. One or two. Yeah. It's that 1111 card. That foundation for your happiness. That soul tribe card. Family gatherings, birthday parties, relaxation. Number 11, make a decision. And you are. You're setting boundaries. Because Libra is important. Libra is hell amazing. Your sheer determination is highlighted at this time. Your spirit will support your desires and manifestations. The ability to create or destroy has always been within your skill base. You have the wisdom and confidence needed to use these skills constructively. Now is the time to act, if you know what it is you want to accomplish and why. Since the powers of transformation are at your command, change your desires into objectives, your thoughts into actions, your goals into achievements. If you have recently met with failure, know you can change that failure into success. The only limits you have are those you impose on yourself. This peace and comfort is for you. Thank you for allowing me to do your reading today. I'll see you all soon with your next reading. Namaste.